We're almost done, guys. Okay, so I gotta find slope. And notice I wrote up my slope formula, so I'm using this limit as h goes to 0 of the changes in the y values over h. And so if you'll notice, up here I already found my f of x plus h. And oh my goodness, look how many terms that thing has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different terms. Whew, turned out to be a large one. Okay, so then I want to take that f of x plus h and I want to subtract f of x. So I kind of like to stack them on top of each other, and you'll see how nicely things line up. So f of x, of course, I was given was x squared minus 5x. And so now remember, I'm subtracting. So on the left side, of course, this is all of my numerator right here. And so the numerator is equal to, oh, look at that. The x squareds cancel. Oh, look at that. The negative 5x minus negative 5x is going to cancel. And so my numerator now is going to be the leftover stuff. All over h. Don't forget, we're still taking the limit as h goes to 0. And you see any magic that we can do with the top? Oh my gosh, Torres, I think you can take out an h. Do it. And so that's what it's going to look like. And then, oh my gosh, look at the magic. I just took care of my problem because I couldn't plug in 0 before because I would have had 0 in the denominator. But now it cancels out, and I most certainly can plug in 0. And so I'll get 2x plus 0 minus 5. And there's my slope. Now, here's the thing that's probably weird to you. Why is the slope not a number, you say? Well, here's why. So let's look at a simple example of a parabola. If I look at the slope on a parabola, well, sometimes the slope is a positive, and that would be a steep one. There's another positive, not quite so steep. What if I'm on the other side? Oh, the slope is negative. Ooh, slope is negative. Pretend that's a straight line. And oh, what about the slope of this line, this tangent line? Oh, that one's probably 0. So the slope is changing dependent upon my x value. That's why I expect to get an expression. The slope is changing. Okay, let's look at the next one. Okay, so on this one, I got to write the equation of a tangent line, and I go, ooh, line, write the equation of a line. Ah, I remember from Algebra 1, I need a point and a slope. So I look over here and I say, well, I got half a point. How do I find the rest of the point? And I can hear you all screaming, plug in 3. Good job. Pause and do it. So did you get that point? 3 comma 33? Yay! Now I got to find the slope. I'm going to start by writing the slope formula. You too. So I got a jump start on you, and I wrote up my slope formula, and then over here to the side, I started finding f of x plus h. Now, you might need to go back and review how you actually multiply out a binomial to the third power. If you remember, you get to use Pascal's triangle, and so these coefficients are the numbers in the third row of Pascal's triangle. 1, 3, 3, 1. And then, of course, your powers on x decrease from 3, 2, 1, 0, and your powers of h increase from 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now I want to take that and I want to subtract f of x, but f of x is x cubed plus 2x. Notice how I conveniently line them up. So now I can see, oh, x cubed is going to cancel. So I've got a 3x squared h and a 3xh squared and an h cubed. And then the two x's are going to cancel. Remember, I'm subtracting. Plus a 2h all over h. And oh, what can I do to that entire numerator? Yes, you are correct. I can factor out an h. And of course, when I do that, the h's cancel. And now I got rid of my problem, so I can substitute in 0 for h, which is going to make this term turn to 0 and this term turn to 0. So my slope is 3x squared plus 2. Ah, boo. I'm going to have to make another video. Out of time. See you in the next one.